and I wanted to put an end to the lawlessness. It has a more romantic name now, Reivers, but all it was, as far as I could see, was thieving and violence, and I was fed up with it. So I took 200 of my men to visit the Armstrongs and to give them a message. Enough was enough. It was to become the stuff of legend, and indeed it was enough to have his man's deeds immortalised in song. Hawick.
In the oral tradition of time but brought up to date, let us tell you the story. The treacherous Reivers are little still, want to leave a cow and whole country. We will go and punish them, or they'll steer our gear away. Because lately they came to Whistle and thought they made a fortune, but all Gridley shot too well.
Thieves were exactly what they were, and they crossed the border once too many times.
We complained about them for years. No one had ever listened.
We worked hard and even then didn't have much.
We worked just to survive, didn't we? But then, the Reivers, they wanted to take what little we had. That's why we needed to stick together.
Yes, and at last we seemed to have a leader we could rally round. Warden Carey.
What's more, we needed his help, but as it was to turn out, he needed us too. It was some time ago now that they took our horses and left us with an empty barge. I wish the devil could have their souls and that they could blaze in hell. To arm the warden greatly. Robert Carey was his name. He sent Alec Ridley to thrust the spear right through Simple Cathill's belly. Charge!
I had to teach them a lesson. Justice, harsh and swift, was all they would understand. Do it.
For he came riding over the hill, aiming to steal our castle, and when he stole our belongings away, he said, "What a great day's work this was. But what does he say now, I wonder? I understand the Armstrong's grief now that we got our belongings back. We killed their Sibby too. Both these things bring us relief."
Yes, but not enough relief. You'd have thought that taking our belongings back and killing one of their own would have taught them a lesson. But in true Reaver tradition, it made the Armstrongs think of just one thing.
Revenge for my death. So back came the Armstrongs with 300 more men, then into burned down our houses, and arms and bows and spears. Angry and fierce they were, but we were ready for them, and we stood up for them once and for all, and we ran amongst them like angry kites.
I had to send them a message once and for all, to put an end to this feud, and to bring peace for a while at least to my lands. I called for Alec. Alec, get your bow. Aim for the leader. Ah!
Then Alec really shot an arrow at what Armstrong lead of the seas. It hit him in the head, going through his one and into his eye. No matter how they tried, they couldn't rouse him. No matter how good a Reaver, will never ride again. If the Armstrongs decide they want revenge again, or try to take our belongings again, take our cows and sheep, I promise some of them will hang. I'll set my big dog on them and let them feel its sharp fang. I'll set a lookout at Carmarog at Linrock Ford as well.
They've not come back yet, though they may again. If they do, we can promise them another hot welcome. Yay!